Speaking of youth, you launched your own boys and girls youth programs a couple of years ago. What's it like to see the upcoming talent in those programs?
Yeah, I do have two programs with women and boys. School Henderson Elite and Team Scoop. Really just right out of my gym in Marietta, Georgia, and X-Play 360. Growing up, I always played on my dad's AU team, and I always just played on the AAU circuit. And for me to kind of infiltrate that, it's fun to see how it's growing, just how much of a community center it has turned into, just welcoming a lot of people, a lot of young cats just coming through there. And it's not just basketball.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Duke. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander out there with MP. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors. In the backcourt, Wesley Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you and your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Second chance shot, and it's good for 2. Holmgren's got the first points up on the board here for Oklahoma City. Now Curry. This game we saw him score 32. Right now I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You can see more and more of that first team mentality developing with Kuminga, looking for the teammates' best shot.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 for the team to start this one so far. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Man, that's a lesson for it to be. Fight harder on the glass. Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Jackson Davis with it. He's defended by Hartenstein. Curry uses the glass to finish the layup.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far start out the game. MP, no good. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Nets.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's not a defense that makes you believe. On that night, nobody rotating, and not a lot of help.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and able to get that one to go with a 2. It seems like the Warriors fans with Gilgeous Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
The defenses don't have answers for Scott. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. There can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. When you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting, that is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the most feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
And B looking around. To the left side lane. Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. And here comes Curry all along. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, when Steph gets into the lead,
Here's Williams. Still scoreless. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's paired with Williams. And it's Barker in at the 1. It's deflected. Kuminga against Hartenstein. Back to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Those comes from Kuminga ignite his team. I feel like that's more than 2 points.
MP outside. Outside Williams. Whistle blows, but it is good. He'll have a chance at the line to get a 3-point play.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane to reduce.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great goals. A lot of people are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Barker with the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that bucket.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just hiked it.
It's up at 3. Goes back up. And it's Butler missing. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Passes it to Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williams has got 5.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
Jackson Davis with it. He's against Hartenstein. Here's Podziemski. They get it again. Jackson Davis. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long, solid one with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
MP finds Holmgren. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Pass to Kuminga. That's a 2 from Butler. And the rejection by Holmgren. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Williams is checked in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches and
Go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The Thunder, 33.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. He's Jackson Davis out there. And it's Kuminga at the 3 shot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Dishes to Kuminga. Outside Curry. He kicks to Butler. Here's Podziemski. And Jackson Davis gets it again.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
He is a 1 of 1 here. Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Golden State.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4. I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way the Chet team in his first year was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league. Great timing on that play, and Williams with no wasted motion.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. Over Williams, and it's Jimmy. They retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Pushes it for deep. Curry can't get it to go. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Here's Parker. And to get open is Hartenstein. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Pass to Podziemski. And the officials are out.
On that screen, easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rudy's checked in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to MP. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Podziemski on the wing. Golden State moving it around. Jackson Davis finds Podziemski. Yes, that goes in. And the Warriors rebound it. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Parker, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Warriors trail by 11. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The 4 and the 5. It's Williams at the small forward. Up high and stop the alley.
Hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley. And here is MP. Outside Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Over Moody. Here's Hartenstein. And the call on the shot sends in the line. And taking a good look at Kansas stats for the Thunder.
Great job by this team of closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now, here's MP. The pass to Holmgren. inside Williams. And to get open is Hartenstein. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Barkley. Pass to Williams. Launches a three. Paczynski grabs the ball. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Moody. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. Outside Williams. And the first one at the line is good.
There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
Butler, he's checked in for Moody. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. And it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jonathan Kuminga puts the make. Brett, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense look, even when he's not scoring.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Williams finds MP. Holmgren in the corner. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. Good. It's MP picking up the assist. 13 points here for Jalen Williams. And it's Curry with the ball. Bringing it up for Golden State. Down by 15. Nice shot from the wing.
Daily offense for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 11 when they take the 3-point shot tonight. Fairly respectable. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th. Parker with the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Kuminga. Chipped away. It's stolen by Jordan. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
The Thunder leading by 11. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. MP with it. Pass to Hartenstein. That one shots
That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
That feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry making it so easy.
It's for Curry at this point. It's the 3 that's so easy.
And we'll just watch find out in what will turn out to be a win here for the Thunder.
And it may be a comfortable win for it, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. On its way from Curry for 2. And there they are now with another bucket.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Williams against Kuminga. 2 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Curry is inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
The start at center. Introducing the starting five for your
Welcome, sports fan, and the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Here we go. He is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5, down low. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first. I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Los Angeles. MP against Hayes. Hartenstein, no good. Hachimura outside. And a foul. Will head to the line for 2. Mark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. Working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Now here's MP. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Tough loss going against San Antonio in their last game.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus. Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
To the middle. Doncic gathers it home.
And let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dump all over.
Doncic against MP. On the take. Pass to Hartenstein. And he gets that one. Hartenstein's got the second bucket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
And he was so disruptive at the defensive end. 4 steals on the night.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. MP, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, leading. None of the guys like Shea in the league.
And a new group getting... The Lakers lead by 6. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Connect. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And we're joined now by Shams Charania, and he's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooters rise in broadcasting have been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to get back to the game that's given to me for 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I could have dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit, right?"
Thanks, Allie. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams.
Thank you, but you got to get out on that.
MP looking around. Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Down low. Here's Williams. And the hand on it. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Williams against Doncic. Here's Hachimura. Rejected by Holmgren.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Williams passes to MP. Gilgeous-Alexander against Reeves. Back to MP. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. Tipped away. And stolen by Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Time call here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
The first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrates you're better. And that could make it easier down the road.
Doncic with the bucket.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that can play that long, I think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that allows him to really not ever be spread out or out of control.
That's good by James.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro that executed in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
Now here's MP. And stolen by Hayes. Doncic up top. Covered by MP. Hachimura with room to shoot. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Back to MP. Pass to Holmgren. To the inside. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. Along to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And Los Angeles is making a change here. Kennedy Mills checked in. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. MP with it. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Chad going to work inside.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Lakers lead by 3. Doncic right side. That's basket number 6 of each time. There's 39 seconds left in the second. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Doncic. That one goes. Count it. Hartenstein's got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range.
Nice one-handed jam there, yeah.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Doncic outside from deep three-point land. Here's Vanderbilt. No good. What a What a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Thunder. From serious height in the middle. Holmgren to 4, Hartenstein to 5. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with MP. Williams in at the small forward position.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
It's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Great D that time from Holmgren.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
MP to pass to Hartenstein. James up top. Now leaves. The 3. The Lakers with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. MP, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Hachimura with a rebound.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
James deciding where to go with it. Hachimura against MP. Hachimura. And he converts the layup. Hachimura's got 5 points.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
And the Thunder call time here. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
Practice, maybe, but although I've had some leaping ability.
Substitution on the court.
James up top. Williams defending. And a foul call on the way. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that. He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far.
Both shots good from the stripe. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. The first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Here's Los Angeles leading by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better. Served them up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Connect. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Hachimura in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Reeves with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's the time. The Thunder pull it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there? You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
MP to pass to Williams. Here's Reeves. Some solid defense from Williams.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim. And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Dort. Chalk up 2 there.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Nice finish from Luka.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Now here's Dort. He's covered closely. And there's a whistle. It's going to go off Lou Dort. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
A great job to establish.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Just fired to shoot.
He's such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. We trail by 7. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter here. And now we present our new balanced player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Williams finds MP. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist by MP.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game. Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And he makes it.
Howard James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
MP outside. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. And another three for Oklahoma City.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles. Yep, to have a stress-free lead. Very satisfied. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And here's MP. Thunder take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
In Season 5, Rodney and Brian sent me a message saying, hey, let's get on. Let's run some 3v3. And as luck would have it, we saw none other than Portland Trailblazer DeAndre Ayton. So he was running a shooting guard, a two-way inside-out ISO creator, and I drew the matchup as the guard for Team 2K TV. And the first time that I was going to be in trouble, he's averaging almost 15 points a game in the city. That is wild in a game to 21. First play, he darts past me on a backdoor and slams it home, and I knew I needed to ready up my game quickly. So I dart up court. I actually got by him and slammed one down on my own, which felt fantastic. He dunks.
There was no mistaking the Thunder as they got off the bus. Only one team in the league always looks that sharp. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander out there with MP. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And Grant Bleed out there at Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big lead because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea, creating a bucket?
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Lakers in L.A.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And Greg, what do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
To the paint. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Williams.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Van Vliet against MP. Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. On the wing, MP. And that will be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the foul. The Thunder shooting their first foul shot to the line.
Team foul. Appreciate their ability to make free throws 81% as a team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. And the elbow, Rich Thompson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Thompson against MP. And it's on the bounce. Last touch by Thompson. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. He immediately mentioned that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done. But try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to make Shea a jump shooter.
Thank you, David.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those because if you get up too close,
Parker, the pass to Williams. Smith against Holmgren. And it's Smith penetrating. And the rejection by Holmgren. MP with the bounce pass. Williams kicks to MP. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Smith pushes to Thompson. And Vliet right side. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Holmgren. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's presence. The guys can look to him to
Substitution on the court.
Brooks outside. That's to Holiday. Another miss by Houston.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The post back form, it'll be Smith and Shengun. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. 5 to shoot. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And with that threat from the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
On the pass to Shengun. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 3. Williams Williams kicks to MP. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Thompson. He takes it in, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Butler. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson. Hooked away. Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. MP kicks to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Down low. Here's Parker. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. MP's got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Here's Brooks.
With that 7'6" wingspan, Harper can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Green, he's checked in for Houston. Red Van Vliet comes in for Aaron Holiday. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jason Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Rule adjustments for us regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots from the rip-through is important.
Right now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. Number 1, the Thunder.
Well, allowing the fewest points per game in the entire league, this defense has been absolutely dominant. Give the coaches a ton of credit. Players are skilled and motivated. They've got good schemes. Very tough to score against this bunch.
That one misses. Lakers trail by 4. At the elbow, Green. Out to Thompson. A 3-ball. It falls for his rookie field goal tonight.
This one has been all about Aaron Thompson. As previous athlete, when he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Parker, the pass to Williams. Thompson against MP. To the inside. Pocket 6. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David O. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Operation Boom is a weapon on the block. Coach Ely Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA. Joel Embiid, Jokic, know how many others there are on the team. Alfie's had success against pretty much everybody that guarded him. Kevin, this football is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great football. Moves on moves, I've always said. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And the jump by Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it out.
Getting off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Williams. On the wing, Wallace. Covered by Van Vliet. Wallace kicks to MP. And there's the shot clock. Give it a shot off inside.
Substitution on the court.
Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for the Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. MP is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams at the small forward. Brooks against Williams. And Şengün throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
And right now you love the chess match. The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Holmgren. Offline with his three.
And great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I don't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Van Vliet through the back.
Listen, Fred VanVleet, he can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Smith against Holmgren. Hartenstein. They get the rebound. And it bounced. They get one to fall. Hartenstein's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. Van Vliet against MP. 2 free throws now. The shooting foul. One on Holmgren.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred VanVleet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
The Rockets have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72%.
Made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
For Houston, Esau. One shot.
That one misses for Eason. And here is Williams. He's got 6. For the lead. And that one released in time. Guys, it's been all about Fred VanVleet for Houston. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Alperon Şengün. Dylan Brooks out there with Green. And it's Thompson. It's easy. And it's Şengün.
And you know teams are going to be physical along with him, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting him in front, he's only able to tie it up.
And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Brooks. And he's fouled on that shot, but he's got the chance to put in the points at the line.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy.
Checked in for Houston. And both free throws good for Brooks. And so MP will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. To the wing on the left. Holmgren in the post. Covered by Smith. Holmgren can't hit. And it's Houston. And the ball. Houston gets off. Open look. This 3 pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Frank Van Vliet is checked in for Tari Eason. Gilgeous Alexander looking around. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Smith outside. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Eason. Being very useful. Eason's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on you, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And we've watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Amen Thompson.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring. And it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
For the Rockets, Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Adams. Fred VanVleet comes in for Smith. And it's Thompson in for Jock Landale. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooks misses. MP against VanVleet. Williams inside. The 3 from MP. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from VanVleet. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Thompson with it. So I see the Rockets taking the win here. A doesn't show in front of the crowd that there for a minute.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.
All right, how many siblings do I have? Is it 2, 4, 6, or 8? Now, if you went to 6, enjoy that VC, man.
The 2K Share feature is where you can create or download My NBA Leagues created by the 2K community.
Browse through countless leagues or set up your My NBA save any way you like.
This includes
Up next. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. So here are the Jazz starting 5. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. And for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. MP is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the 3. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. You look at the Thunder. Tonight is their 4th and final game in group stage. The odds are against them.
Yeah, just one win in those first 3 group games. Getting to 500 isn't good enough to advance. So tonight is all about the regular season.
And now check out how the Jazz are doing. What a game 4 in the tournament this is for them. You can chalk it up as a must-win if they want to move on.
Well, looking back on past NBA Cups, that 3rd win has proven to be vital. They'll be laying it all out on the floor in this one.
Yeah, give it to Sexton. He can get up and finish.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside, Williams unloads from 13. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's Sensabaugh. It's a 12-point game. Sexton against MP. Shot clock at 5. Sexton. It's deflected. Williams on the wing. Right now averaging 6 a game. Now MP. Pass to Hartenstein. Perfect pass to set up the layup.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Here's Sensabaugh. Williams defending. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to MP. And here's Holmgren. And another shot. Ooh, Kessler with the block.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
Here's Sexton. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Sexton's got 6 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. MP looking it over. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And they converted the last on the 10 to 3.
Well, this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And Utah plus time here. Thunder trail by 5. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Outplayed the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Now here's Williams. MP outside. Pass to Williams. Outside, Williams. Back to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. They get it back. Oh, nice finish from the low block. It's good. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Kessler. Nice touch on the bank shot. Kessler's got his first 2 points.
Well, you want Kessler involved in the offense. That's the kind of shot you're looking for.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is broken. Here's that rookie race. A look at the early returns. Plenty of time for someone who might not be on the list to become a big-time factor. You look at MP, not exactly the start he'd hoped for in the NBA, but remember, his career has just gotten started, and there is plenty of games left this season.
And he's still finding his way in this league. Not surprisingly, he's been up and down.
And this is why it's hard to judge a player in their rookie year. Everyone develops at their own pace. Not everyone will have instant success.
And sends it home with some pep.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's the fast break. He goes up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
The flat-out speed of Colin Sexton. Steals the ball and gets up the court fast to score.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season. Averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback. Just a dynamic scoring guard.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Kessler. Inside. Here's Sensabaugh. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Shea showing no fear inside.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
It's almost time here. Well, remember, this is game 4 of group play in the Cup, Grant. The winner in each of the 6 groups will advance into the 8-team knockout round.
And they'll be joined by a wild card team in each conference. The second-place team with the best record. And if those records are tied, they'll go to Clayton.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
29, the Jazz, 37.
And if you're just joining in, 1/2 is in the books. 1/2 to go. Thunder trail by 8. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with MP. And it's Williams in at the 3, small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Kessler. To the inside. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 10 points.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
To the left wing. Here's Holmgren. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Sexton. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams passes to Embiid. And the shot goes in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Throws it up high. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Williams from long range. Sexton grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
He's checked in for Utah.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, Filipowski.
Here's George. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Shot from the top of the key. And he drops that one in. And it's a 12-point Utah lead.
Yeah, running the pick and roll like a veteran. Outstanding patience and recognition by George there.
Holmgren against Collins. And it's Holmgren missing.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
And the jam by George.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, it seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Well, 2 sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you is also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true. Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Here's Sexton. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists tonight.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
It may be a player's lead, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck.
Substitution.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
And Utah looking at who they've got to start before. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Keontae George. And it's Sensabaugh headed for 3. And here's Holmgren. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Deep Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams punches it home.
He takes his rebounding so serious.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just going all out on glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And he just driving the stake in there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Here's Holmgren. Second chance effort. And it's Williams with the bucket inside.
Secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
George passes to Kessler. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Kessler is just a steady, reliable big man because he shoots a good percentage and defends the rim well.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. George defending. Here's Holmgren. Oh, there's the whistle. shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You
know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
And he knocks down the first one.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Clarkson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the deep. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Sensabaugh. Williams grabs the board.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see from the interior.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. George outside to the middle.
Using his size inside. Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
MP against Clarkson. MP to pass to Hartenstein. Clarkson outside. And stolen by Hartenstein. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
2 minutes.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And MP with a basket. On the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
Timeout called. The Jazz. They're ahead by 8. 1:53 left in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Walker Kessler.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick, able to get to work. Just a masterful performance.
This guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen out what they're working for. His team, get real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this league, but let's not get lazy. Let's not get lazy with the sure thing all of a sudden. I want them to keep their focus on the task at hand, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's MP. Back to Holmgren. Williams from long range. Oh, target from range.
You got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Sexton looking around. Uses the glass on the left. And the Jazz lead by 9.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
MP outside. And it's blocked by Collins.
Well, Collins is a capable defender, especially when he gets the positioning he needs to block shots.
Here's George. That shot missing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Here's Holmgren. Back to MP. It's tipped.
It's staying engaged defensively. Sexton, a rare swat.
Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. George passes to Kessler. Back to George. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Sexton. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
So we see Utah get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA.